Yeah, folks, so we came in here with a tour of the save game for as long as you can manage. The game has just loaded in, so you will see these purple hues until it rectifies itself. But here we have the Palisade Wall, which is mostly finished. One or two little finishing bits that needed, but I was thinking about doing one or two like proper cars, but yeah, so that's the Palisade. So you can come through the Palisade. That was just to keep the farmland safe. So you have possible defenders up there for anyone who managed to get in. Although, you know, literally a way up there. So you would come down this road. This would be farm area. You could maybe have a wee bit of farmland there. You'd have that there potentially be a field. Right up here, right up, right across. The lush greenness. There you would have, or there you do have a few of the workers' huts. And again, this would just be fields for crop growth. Plenty of fields, lots of fields. That would be a field too. That would technically be a field. That would be the rich farmer's house. If you remember, he shoved his kids in the attic and kept his gusty shape. Let's not go into detail. And yeah, so that would be his house and his shed and his tractor. And then this would be the more farmland. That wouldn't be farmland, that's not lush enough, that would just be the way it is. But up around there would be a bit of farmland, I think. So maybe a wee bit of farmland here. You have the inn, the Grune Boyne. You've rooms upstairs, you've a wee counter space. Quite happy with this. A lot of tables and chairs. And then continue on down. If you look up, you see the audience hall and the church or cathedral. And further back, you'd have the palace. But anywho, and then you go into the forest. So there wouldn't be fields on this side. So it's just not lush enough, not fertile enough. And then you come down. And here's the harbour, which hasn't been finished. Got a few ships. So here's the lighthouse. I don't think I actually finished any ladders. Nope. But little fishing hut, main fishing hut. The little fishing thing. Boat, I suppose. And then over here we had what was going to be the sailors area. So you have the sailors in. There would have been something down here for the kitchens and stuff, and then you have the rooms. With a great view of the mountainside. Very airy. And then you have a view of the docks and the lighthouse in that room. Yeah. And this would all be like tables and stuff. You have a little bridge. And that you would just walk over that much on the sand. And then a really rich bastard, really rich person's mountainside retreat. Really tall ceilings. bedroom here and a bedroom there. Their room, everywhere room. And just another wee beach hut. Beach hut. I want to build more beach huts. And more little houses and stuff. And maybe another pier or two, like a ladder. Ladders? Stairs coming down here, and we here, like these fishing piers. Anyway, so go through the tunnel, up into the customs house. There'll be a counter around here somewhere. Oh yeah, it would be just straight across here, I think. So this was right on the top. Back. Ladders up, which would have gone into the tower. For observation tower. Yeah, so coming up to this Moyo, with a few towers, inaccessible, but I don't know that. Yeah, and then a tunnel. I was quite happy with how this turned out. Like the other side, and then if you have a cart, good luck. And yeah, so straight up this way, so you could probably like get a wheel, a winch start stop or whatever. Up here, another car, which is accessible. Right here. This oil. If you could see shit, you can check the shit out. You're not seeing shit. Then you have proper access up here, and you see clearly up that way. And you can almost see down there. You can see the dock. Oh, you can see the fish. Yeah. That's accessible. Goes board here. Technically, you could access it from coming out there and sort of, right to nearing line to it, Anyway, so the road comes up this way. More defensive cars and structures, and customs house. Which again would have a counter right about maybe here, going across or whatever. So he fell. Just for sure. And this does go around to this tower for access. And spirals up. But yeah. And then all access to those towers and those ones. And then you have the entrance. Double drawbridge. You could come down here and pull that up, and then you've really nowhere to get. Yeah. So you have your drawbridge, and then you have your barracks over here. Entrance. So you have a staircase up this way. And then I'll walk around. Do you remember building this? We built this, I suppose. And then this goes into R that's at the corner. Overlooks the town. Otherwise, is there without a roof. And this comes out onto the roof. And also continues up into the 360-degree observation. And then again, as I said, the roof terrace. And then you have access to this side. And access across the portcullis and the doorways. And then the center car. By the way, if you get the error again of saying the host is left, I will save it for a start. But I will just keep reloading as long as it takes to actually get the full turn done. Anyway, that's that. Then access here, it brings you to the trebuchet. It'll let you well, if you're really fortunate, maybe you can get it over that mountain ahead of the boat that's on the other side. Yeah, I had to thought that one through. But anywho, so we'll stick to this side for now. Brings you over here into the upper level. If you recall, we did come in that way and went down towards there. So we'll stay down here for now. Okay, we'll go right back up again. Just the only thing down here is a staircase up to here. You have this bit where you can fall through, but it gives you sort of throwing access to here. I think that was my face. But yes, so you have this second car, which you would have seen whenever I was on the rift terrace, so the other car. And then, yeah, so this gives you 360 degrees. Well, yeah. Don't know why you need it, but you know, it's there. Then, you know, that's your business. Extra room, kind of. Yeah. There's just access to over here on this side, and then you have a room here, an actual room. I think my idea for that there was to have weapon storage, and then you have another. Yeah, car access. Rooftop access, which comes around this way. Gives you a wee bit of access to here, which then gives you access to this car. Spiral staircase, which, you know, why not? Which gives you clear views of the roadway, and some views around as well, and views over there to the customs house. So, I think that was everything in there. Oh yeah, you have the door outside. You have this door here. So we've gone there towards that last tower. So you can come in here, and that's where I said about hiking down to the tower that's down there. You can see it. And then, as I say, access to this tower, which gives you good views and, you know, the ability to truck arrows down to any of your ports with clear, brilliant views of the whole area. And I suppose with that road, it makes it incredibly difficult to actually get any forms of catapults or anything up this way. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's the way we came up before. Like right at the start, we came up through here and went down that way to the tower that goes to the roof access. We come through here as well, and so we'll go to the other side wall. So here's some access up to the trebuchet. There's a stone on there, it would have even gone. So, sure it's missing something. Anywho, so you've access to the rest of the wall here. This is a wee hut for guards to rest, and also give access to this sort of inner wall that divides the posh peasants with the upper class. And then you can continue up the wall here. Some access to fall down and break your legs. And in here, a tunnel to Narnia. A tunnel, and then you have a bar. Which gives you access to see a whole lot of nothing. I asked the bar. Sorry if you're getting busy. So no, I am. So those windows for all reason. But yeah, you've you know, so you can see the enemies coming, but you can do fuck all about it. I don't know why I put those windows there. Maybe if the outer walkway collapses, then at least you can still shoot arrows or something. But yeah. Damn, that's not. So yeah, you can then continue down this way, which gives you access to this tower. And these stairs are a mod, in case you're wondering. But yeah, so that brings you up here. And there's two ways you can come down this way to give you a hell of a view. And gives you up here. Three things to look out from. Up here. Again, you could, like, I think I have some kind of horn mod. You know, like a battle horn or a warning horn, I think. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you would have somebody up here to see people coming up there where they would probably be noticed by now. Blow the horn. But, you know. So, this is 20 minutes of check out my wall. But, jump will be fine. Right, so, you can continue up to... Jesus Christ. Sorry. Yeah, so you can continue up this way. You have this wee tower. Can't remember building half of this. Oh yeah, I do remember finishing this, but then yeah. So I think what you see me doing in the last video, because I did finish this tower, then it said host has left the game, but it didn't save it. So I lost any wee things I did there. But yeah, so this is the end of the wall here. Just looking over that part, and you're all, you know, overlooking here, which would be nice if there was like houses and stuff, you know, so. But yeah, I had finished that as well. So, so that's generally the front of it, huh? Yeah, so, oh yeah, you also had access further across when you came all the way this way. You have access down here into these two towers, which are the other side of the, this one here. So the access to this is in through here on the left. I think I'd gone up this way. Yeah, I come across this way to go up and show the rest of the wall. There's down here. And as I said, it's just a case of, you know, good view with defensive opportunities and no fence. So you can fall down and break your legs. And then on the other side, you have a wee balcony, or a wee bridge rather, or whatever you call it. Into a building here, which has a couple of rooms. For like guards to sleep in or whatever. And the normal access is here. And yeah. And then you have a house here. Nice posh one. Say big. Yeah, so you have to duck to get up the stairs. You know, like I said, peasants. And then yeah, a few bedrooms. And a few more rooms here. And up turn every single house. So you have, semi-detached. Another house there. Yeah, so one house on the ground, or one home on the ground, one home up the stairs. There's another one where the home doors are in the back, and a separate house there. And then the stables. With little places for sticking horses. Yeah, stables with the stables. And then that's the office for the stables. And then you have the inn. Again, tables and stuff would be scattered around here. The standard rooms down here. And then you have two of the sort of VIP rooms. So if there were special guests, but not special enough to be in the castle, or probably in the I would imagine what I would have built on that side, and then there would be and then just plenty more houses. The archways. I like the idea of having these many alleyways. And you have a church. And then you have the small time priest person's home. Because, they're so poor. So poor they grow their own vegetation. Right. And then up the stairs, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pier somewhere. So one thing I did try to do is redo this roof. And again, lost all progress. I apologise, I'm yawning a bit. Oh dear. Comic books. You must be wrong, terribly hard. So yeah, and then so I don't know if it'd be like a games room or whatever they would do here, but this is probably where they keep their ultimate. Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't have much of a back garden, so he has that. But yes, that would be his. And then a couple of houses there, and other houses. Said some houses. And then it was pointed out to me that rich posh people probably wouldn't want to have adjoining houses. But this is one where they are just about able to afford to live from this side. And they're stupidly big. Stupidly big, but not exactly practical. And I think I just wanted to see if I can, build a house that are 2 tiles tall per level. And then we have the one where I got confused halfway through, with what color I want to be. Again, 2 stories per level. 2 stories. 2 blocks high per floor. There we go. And yeah, never did figure out how to actually, undo paint. Anyway, so I had the roads laid out. It would have been homes. Some sort of, almost mountainous, you can call it that. And would have been a big hefty one back in here. Anywho, so we're now into the Lord's area. That's Noble's area, the Lord's area. So let's start. Suppose we'll start in this corner. We'll start in this tower. Why not? So a tower that I just wanted to have a different design than the standard, circular entrance and stuff. So I add that entrance, and then it's sort of like look out tower, because they're looking out over the palace here. Because it's great whenever the trees don't load in, you can actually see everything. Yeah. And as I said, because I sort of wanted something different than your normal circular tower entrance, that's why it's stairs up. In the middle. And then you get access to that tower to this tower. And then further access down there to the floor. This gives you access. Why am I yawning so much? So yeah, that gives you access to this wall with a couple of towers for access from the floor. So that's where those other stairs break down, bring to here. Then you can run around. You have this tower that gives you access down to there. And then you have across here. There's no palisade in that one, so I'm not terribly fussed at the fact that you can just, run onto the wall. But, yeah, so I'll go along the wall and then we'll come back across with buildings. So we have this tower with sporadic access up the center. If I started this all again, I would do things differently. Yeah, it's an open center with yeah. Yeah, then you have access across there as well. But this gives you access across the top of the portcullises. I would think about doing a higher built portcullis, where it would just be the whole way across, and with ropes and pulleys behind you, lift it and stuff. But yeah. You think no. And then you have this tower, which is just better designed in my opinion than the other one, because I did this one second. And yes, we have access to the bits and bobs around the side here, and then you have further access up the top. And then you would come out this door. Again, was access on the ground floor, and continue along the wall. And continue. And then you have this tower here that doesn't let you go down, but does let you go up to here. And you continue onto what had begun as the octagonal tower, whatever way you want to pronounce it. But turn into this instead. With we access things on the sides. And then you have access to this bit, and then up the top, and then fairly happy with that as well. And then you have this little tower, which is access from down below. And then you have one here, which is access to this guard tower, which is across the top of here. Which again doesn't have a portcullis or anything. And then you have in here, said you get access to, if memory serves, in around the corner. So you call, yeah. So it gives you access to this tower, which gives you access to this upper wall. So you can go up here. You have your vantage points in the tower. You can see people who have invaded the wall and are coming to kill you. And yeah, and then you can, run along here. And then it cuts off because, no access. That's access to this tower, which you only get to from down, coming across here and coming up, or, just, right near in the shit out of it. But, yeah. And then you have in here this tower, which is the sort of outer rim of the upper. That's where the cathedral and the audience hall is. So there's doors here. So you can go up to the top. This is the highest of all the lot of all the towers, and then you can go back down, and then you can go down this way, and then you have access up here. Yeah. Good views. I'm happy with that. Defensively, I think it's okay. That's all just the same kind of stuff. And into here, yeah, I'm quite happy with. Probably not practical, but for what it is, I think it's defendable. Yeah. So that's the stairs up, and you are up this way to the cathedral. One of the major two pains in the asses to get the roof on. So you do have, I can't even remember what it did. Direct, oh yeah, actually that could very well be it. There was a major pain in the backside. So you would have your podium, you would have your more stairs up here, etc., etc. Yeah. Maybe use as today's episode screenshot. But yeah, so that's your what you saw from the outside, halfway in or whatever. So then you come back down. Oh yeah, actually, sort of just skipped straight to the auditorium. You also have your clergyman's room. Yeah. So then you come across here. This is your way up, straight from the portcullis. So you up these stairs, because, they didn't have wheelchairs back then, and into the audience hall. Which is, I would like to think, grand. If it did, sorry, I need to get some of the drink here. Sorry about that. So yeah, and if I did furnish it, it would be a lot more splendor. Well, I quite like that there, even though it looks a little bit like a penis. But yeah, so you have your audience hall here. You'd have two small chairs on the other side. It would be very airy. And then you have a bar for, you know, you don't have anyone wanting an audience because you're so fucking brilliant. So you're up here and banging your head off the floor. And then you're just observing. You have a wee chair and things would be, you know, good, except you have a kind of headache because you keep forgetting about that. And then you have access to the balcony set things here. That's access from down the stairs and there. That's access along the way. With the wee windows or whatever you want to call them. Into here. It gives you access to overlook outside. Then that side. And then shebang. And this side. So that's the audience hall. Yeah, so that's all ours. I can't remember, did you have access to those? Access there. Access there. I can't recall if you actually could get into that, into this side. I mean, continue. So, finally, you have the Grand Palace, which was inspired by the Blue Palace in Skyrim, in the city of Solitude, with the whole, you know, windows and, you know, this aspect. Then you have the yard area, door in there. You have this entrance, which was the #1 fuckery for the roof. So you've you know, all around here. So it's all open because I didn't put any rooms in. Again, all open. It's more right there. And then you have the stairs here as well as around the front, which I think I'll actually use. But you've also stairs in the corner here. That's one floor here. 3 floors, structure integrity is on. And yeah, so you've up here and you've in here, which is like a grand dining hall for guests. So you're overlooking, you know, a wee courtyardy thing. And yeah, with the grand roof, you have all the way here, stairs, and nothing here. Stairs here into the lower street. Just in the front, because, you know, why not? He has his own balcony. Or she. But we balcony access here to over the courtyard. And then they have their own car as well. Which is shebang. Has great views. 360 degrees. Overlooking the entire thing. I'm just conscious of the time length of this video, so that's why I'm sprinting through everything. This is the toilet. So this is the hallway. You have, that's the stairs there. Came up further on. Then you have some rooms in here. other stairs here, which, you know, these ones. Yeah, that's where these come out from. And then you have more rooms here, and another room here. And then you have the upper bit here. Again, access there. But even more rooms, just taller ceilings. Again, I'm sure it'd be something more like that if it was furnished. Yeah, you've planks of wood sticking out of the floor. And then this is, you know, you can over the courtyard. And these are all just very much the same. And I think that is where this episode ends. So yeah, you have also stair access there. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to back up the save, and then I'm going to wipe everything save-wise. Like I said, I will have this backed up, so not to worry. So yeah, I'm going to contemplate what game to play. I'm not too sure at present. What I think I will do in the meantime is I'm going to get a few select mods. I'm going to get a custom map that uses water, a custom world. I'm going to build in that in the meantime. Like I said, with because I think I've got 108 mods or something installed, so I'm going to have a select few favorites. For example, these boyos. If I can remember the name, that would be terrific. Hoardings, yes, the hoardings, and possibly some roofs and some other redesign things. I'm not too sure. I would like to think it won't be 108, but you never know. Probably not, because I'll not be using the decoration mods because I haven't been decorating, so there's no point. But in the meantime, I'll probably be doing that. It may just be a time-lapse series. But again, we'll just have to see how things pan out. And then once I find a game that I'm comfortable to play, I have had one or two suggestions which I will try out or have a look at. And I also thought Minecraft, because you know, rock building, Minecraft. But seeing how some people build in Minecraft, they just, you know, makes my imagination seem a bit inadequate. But hopefully, in the meantime, there will still be medieval engineers. It'll be toned down a wee bit, probably. We'll just have to see how it goes. But that's it for me from this episode and this series, season, save. Yeah, this save. Thank you so much for all your support. All your comments in the previous video are greatly appreciated as well, and all the suggestions in the last 100 and what was it, 123 episodes or something insane. Yeah, because I'm very sure this has been sort of 2 years in the making. So yeah, oh, maybe if people want to see it, we could do a tour of the if I can remember where it is. Is it here? Because I did start this game on survival. And there it is. This is what I built in survival. And it is what Deutsch greatly helped me with the resources and stuff. So if you want to see a tour of this as well, do let me know. But this video is long enough as it is. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Any other game suggestions, feel free to throw them in comments. I do read them all. I may not reply to them all, but I definitely do read them all. and I shall hopefully see you in the next video. Peace.